mirrored, but that's okay. All right, so those are your classmates who are here today. And I'll go back to front. Right, very good. So, so Paul was saying that he found my, I think I sent an announcement maybe. No, I didn't send an announcement. I just opened a discussion and you got a notification.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll show you what Paul found yesterday. When we click the link, we see the first video with Arnell, another video with Laura, another video with Emma, and then a music compilation of some short clips from music videos, gerunds and infinitives. So actually, I guess another teacher had the same idea that I had, and put all the songs together using quick clips with the lyrics on screen in the middle of the video. Hi, Miguel. So that you can see them. So anyways, there are 4 of them here. And Paul tried to watch the first one or all 4?
I have seen just the first one, and it was so much complicated information.
Interesting. Interesting.
And I haven't a chance to have seen others.
You were scared to see the others.
And now I'm scared to speak loudly because I think everywhere is mistakes.
Okay. All right. So so the first one is the most dense. So Arnell put the most information into her video. She covered the whole thing with lots of detail, but cute. She has really cute graphics in there. Some really nice features in her video. Laura's video is a little simpler, and I think it might be more accessible, easier for you to understand. Emma's video is also accessible, but she's mainly talking about certain verbs that change their meaning when they're in infinitive or gerund. There's like this special group, and she's focusing on that special group. But they're different teachers with different styles, and so it's interesting to watch. So Arnell's was a lot. It was, I think, almost 20 minutes maybe. I don't remember, but I thought she did a very good job, and even I learned some new things. I learned some new things from the first video, things I had never read in any other grammar book. So I said, wow, I'm definitely going to include this video in this group. So I'm sorry if it overwhelmed you. So maybe from Paul's experience, I would say don't watch all 4 videos in the same sitting. Just one at a time, and then go do something else, and then on another time come back.
Yeah, that's a good approach.
Even Arnell's video, the first one, is the biggest, the longest. Maybe watch it in chunks, when she changes a topic. Stop, take a break, and then come back. But her video is very comprehensive. She's like the whole topic. Some of the other ones are dividing it up and just video for just one piece. Even our own grammar book makes two different chapters because it's such a big topic. So it's a lot, but it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. And honestly, it's not the worst, Paul, it's not the worst mistake in the world. If you make the mistake gerund or infinitive, the native speaker who's listening to you when you talk, they will still understand you. They will still understand you. For them, it will be just a little, something's just slightly off, but your message will still be clear. So don't worry that much.
Yeah, but it's so annoying when somebody wants to guess what you want to say. You want somebody to listen to you, not to guess.
Right. So there's just a few where when you use it in the wrong form, it actually changes the meaning. So stop doing something or stop
To do.
That's very different. Very, very different. Good morning. On the next page, we're going to try and figure out which sentences have infinitives. Okay. So again, yesterday we talked about infinitives, and we said infinitive should be something like to plus the base form of the verb, right? That's the classic infinitive. When I watched the videos on YouTube yesterday, I learned a new label for something called the bare infinitive, like bare naked ladies. I learned about bare infinitives, and I actually I heard someone call these, in another video, someone called them naked infinitives. So I'm writing over here, naked infinitives. So sometimes we can have the base form. These are the base form with no to. With no to. When do we see that? After verbs like help, let. Instead of putting to, we don't say let them to do it. You would say let them do it. I can't let you do that. Not to do, right? Make someone do something, not make someone to do something.
So it's an infinitive.
It's infinitive without the to, but and they call it the bare infinitive, the naked infinitive. It just means infinitive with no to. So in your blue book, they don't have the special label for it, but it exists, and they have charts on it. They just don't use that label. So I learned a new label last night. Hi, Brian. Brian, we're talking about naked infinitives. Is that okay?
Sure.
All right. Okay. All right, so just so you know, all this interesting grammar stuff. All right, so they give some examples here. Okay, so the first one, Martha needs to leave early. What is the infinitive in that sentence?
To leave.
Yeah, to leave. Okay. Why is leave in the infinitive form? Why are we putting leave with the to?
Because need.
Because of need. Because of need. Because the first verb number 1 is need. So verb number 2, infinitive. Infinitive. Need to, want to. If the first verb is need, the second will be infinitive. How about this one? To work without breaks is not permitted. So you have an infinitive. Okay. What is the job of this infinitive in this sentence?
Subject.
It's the subject. It's the subject. When the infinitive is the subject, is the verb that agrees with it singular or plural?
Singular.
To work is singular. Is this the same rule for gerund subjects?
Yes.
If I put a gerund at the front of this sentence, will the verb be in the singular, the main verb?
Yes.
Yes. Isn't that nice? It's the same rule for both. Infinitive subjects are singular, gerund subjects are singular. The verb will be singular. Okay, and then there's another one here. Is Elias committed to his job? To, committed to.
But where's the infinitive?
It's not an infinitive.
It's not an
just
infinitive, it's just,
preposition of
Preposition.
direction.
okay. So
Preposition
for
of
me,
phrase.
this is a preposition as part of to me, this is a two-word verb. Commit to something, okay? So I don't commit with something, I don't commit for something, I don't commit on something. So with the verb commit, I'm gonna use the preposition to. So in English, there's something called two-word verbs. Two-word verbs, verbs that take a second word. The second word is preposition. And ESL students hate them because it's very hard to remember which friggin' preposition goes with which verb. That's a big one. That's a big one. All right, so this is an example of a preposition together with a verb. Preposition of location and direction are different. We talked about that one time. I said, where's the marker? The marker is on the table. The marker is above the table. The marker is under the table. The marker is near me. So those are prepositions of location, and sometimes direction, right? Some prepositions show movement. They show what direction we're going. Where is he going? He's going to school, to work. Where are you coming from? Oh, he's coming from his friend's house. Direction. Okay. So prepositions have lots of jobs in English. This one is connected to this verb, two-word verb, preposition. Let's look at the next page and let's see if we can find which sentences have prepositions. Let's see if this is easier than the gerund. Common verbs followed by gerund. So we're looking at gerund as objects of the verb. Okay, I enjoy playing tennis. Okay, Joe quit smoking. Let's turn this okay. Okay, so we have verb number 1, and number 2 is in gerund form, playing tennis. Okay, Joe quit smoking. The first verb is quit. Quit means what?
Stop.
Now he doesn't smoke.
Stop smoking.
To quit is to stop doing something. Okay? B and C, do they have the same meaning or different meanings?
I think it's different. Give up, it means that
It's the same meaning.
The meaning is the same. To give up, doing is the same kind of a meaning. He stopped. He gave up smoking means he doesn't smoke anymore. Means he used to, but not anymore. Okay, so we know now that the verb enjoy is always followed by a gerund.
Always?
Yes, enjoy is not followed by an infinitive. Okay? All right. So, Hannah, this is wrong. You cannot say, I enjoy to play. This is bad.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Is it correct that after start and finish, I should use gerund also? Only gerund also.
Start
only
and
gerund.
finish, you have a choice. It's in a different group. It's a different group of verbs. It's in the group of verbs, a small little group of verbs where you can use either infinitive or gerund with no difference in the meaning. The meaning is the same. It doesn't matter. Start, finish, begin, and
It means
continue.
I want to start a compete in chess with someone.
I want to start a
Or compete.
A competition.
Or to compete
I want
with
to
someone.
I want to start to compete.
Yes.
I
Or
want to start competing.
competing. Competing is better, right?
They're the same because they're following start. Start is verb number 1. After start, you have a choice, infinitive or gerund, it doesn't matter. Start is on a special group of verbs. where you have the choice.
Okay, I get you.
Okay, it's a choice.
Thank you.
But right now, in this chart, common verbs, we're gonna try to start to learn which verbs are on this group, okay? This is our first group, verbs followed by gerund. It means verbs that will take a gerund object. Okay, this is not gerund subjects, this is when a gerund is an object of a verb. Which verbs are going to be followed by gerunds? There's a group of them, there's a list, and it's gonna be your job to remember which verbs are on that list, okay? So don't say, I enjoy to. We never say that, okay? We never say, I enjoy to. You say, I enjoy doing something. All right. All right, and so they talk about a phrasal verb. What is a phrasal verb? Phrasal verb is a verb plus a preposition. Okay, to give up is a phrasal verb. That's a phrasal verb. Give up. Phrasal verbs in parentheses below. So we're going to see some down below. So let's go over here. Well, I've given you three phrasal verbs. Okay, so all right, so we've already practiced a little bit with enjoy. Now we know enjoy is followed by a gerund. Appreciate. Can I say I appreciate to do this?
Yes.
Doing. Okay. Can I say I appreciate have so many intelligent students?
Having.
I appreciate having.
Can you say I appreciate for something?
If you put a direct object before the for, you can say I appreciate you for, and then gerund, object of the preposition. Yeah.
For helping me.
I appreciate you for helping me. That you can say. Okay, so I appreciate having. I appreciate learning more about gerunds and infinitives. Appreciate gerund. Mind. This is a strange verb, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
We
it's-
use always with negative form.
we use it with a negative. So usually we say, I don't mind
Coming with you.
coming with you. I don't mind leaving early. She doesn't mind having children in her house. Usually mind is used with a negative not.